Okay, ladies, you're live.
All right, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
See my dad's post on my page?
No.
The average woman, 20,000 words a day. He said my daughter does that by breakfast. They shared it on my page.
No, but your cat gagging was hilarious.
I saw that. I'm like, oh my gosh. It's meant to be.
It is. "30 seconds.
Morning, Bernadette and Diane and Jean.
And Dominic, he just hit the like button. Good morning.
Now I see Dominic. Hi, Alicia. Okay, at least it was there.
Yes. Even though we didn't want it there, it was there. Oh, thank you.
Morning, Dad.
It's time for Today in Yuma with Jennifer Blackwell and Teresa Straub. You can listen to Today in Yuma weekdays from 9 to 10 a.m.
Hi, Lucinda. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
Morning, Echo.
Herein are not necessarily those of station management. Feel free to give
Hi, Desiree.
us a call at
Morning, Jack.
4321. And now, Today in Yuma.
All right, are we ready?
Yep, ready. Welcome to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer Blackwell.
And I'm Teresa Straub.
We are here live on Z93, Outlaw Country, MonsterMediaYuma.com, and the FTS Automotive Facebook Live feed. Thank you all for joining us, whatever way you're doing so.
Yes, thank you for joining us. And if you are currently following us on Facebook Live, don't forget to hit that share button. And that way we can share all of this wonderful information with all of your friends as well. If you are not currently following us on Facebook Live, we encourage you to do so. It's just a way to get a behind the scenes of what goes on when Z93, Outlaw Country, and MonsterMediaYuma.com all go to commercial break. Jennifer and I stay live the entire hour. John wants us to play some Zeppelin.
John, the only chance you might hear some Zeppelin would be on Throwback Thursday.
Yeah.
On Z93. So hit me up Wednesday and remind me, and I'll see what we can do programming-wise to get that in for you. All right, we have a lot going on this week. For those of you who might not be familiar with it, maybe you don't have students, several schools continue their closure today as part of that Red for Ed movement. And I know all of the Yuma Union High School District schools are closed, and they were having a freshman orientation event tonight. That has been canceled until further notice. Once they get back on track and get back into the classroom, they will then send out information to let everyone know when that will be changed. And School District 1, they're also closed, but they are providing breakfast and lunch.
Yes.
And Gadsden and Somerton, same thing applies. They're both closed, but meals are provided for those 18 and under. And all Crane schools are in session today, as is Desert View Elementary. It's Desert View schools. They have the elementary, middle, and the high school. So all of their schools are indeed in session today also.
Yes, they definitely are. I know we have a group of some Yuma teachers going out to the Capitol today, and hopefully we get a result to get this resolved pretty quickly. I know when I told Eli on Friday, and Eli, you're not going to be going to school on Monday. And he said, what? Why not? And I said, well, because of Red for Ed. And he goes, oh, come on. He's ready to go back to school.
I've seen that post. We have a couple teenagers who follow our page, also follow the different feeds. And one said, I just want to get back in the classroom. You know, they have that, it's that momentum. They're kind of on the downhill swing, and they want to get in and finish stuff too. But on Friday afternoon, the governor shared his plan, which seemingly meets with most of the demands that the educators had. But again, that there's nothing set in stone. It hasn't been presented to the legislature yet. They were already gone. And one of the signs, because people are sharing a lot of the Red for Ed signs that have been made, One of them was legislators have more recess time than my students.
Oh my goodness.
So, but you know, all joking aside, they will not be in school today. Hopefully, we will be able to come to a resolution that makes all parties happy and get those students back in school. As far as we know at this point, graduations are still scheduled for the intended date, which is, oh my goodness, 4 weeks away, less than 4 weeks. And we're still not quite sure how it's actually going to work with additional days that need to be made up, because we've heard a couple different varying stories, and we want to make sure we have the proper information to put out there. So let's get everyone back in the classroom and get this all wrapped up so we can finish this school year.
I agree.
All right, coming up on the show today, drawing a blank here. Hang on one second. Howard Blitz is going to be here. I shared the wrong name.
I did. I saw it on there and I was like, well, maybe somebody else is going to represent today.
No, I think I was looking at something else. Howard Blitz will be here from the Freedom Library, and we're going to be talking about some events that they have coming up. And I did a little bit of a teaser that we were going to be giving away Diamondback tickets today. But, you know, we're a relatively small team here on the Today in Yuma staff, and one is out under the weather, and she is our Foodylicious phone lady.
That's right.
So we're going to be doing the Diamondback tickets for Saturday's game. This was it's May 5th on Saturday, the Cinco de Mayo game, and we're going to be giving away tickets for that tomorrow, and it will be by call-in.
Yes.
But if you would like a chance to win the Sunday game tickets versus the Astros, we are doing that giveaway on our website. And how can they find that?
All you need to do is go to monstermediayuma.com and click on the contest page. Right there, you will see an entry for the Diamondbacks contest. Again, this even though it's on the website, but just like all of our contests, you can enter as many times as you like it, and you can find a list of all the contest rules right there on monstermediayuma.com.
That's right. And you know what? Is your mom the bomb? Your mom's pretty
My
cool.
mom is definitely the bomb.
But we can't even enter to win this contest. So we have a Mom's the Bomb contest also hosted on our website on the contest page. And we want to know why your mom is the bomb. We do My Dad's Rad, so Mom's the Bomb. It's you know, it's an obvious lead into Mother's Day, which is coming up here. It's a week or 2 weeks from yesterday.
Yeah.
We've got Cinco de Mayo this coming weekend and the Mother's Day the following weekend.
Exactly.
But we are giving you a chance to win a pretty cool prize pack courtesy of Laser Gals. It will include $100 from Laser Gals and a $25 gift card from Firehouse Subs and $25 from Buffalo Wild Wings.
Nice.
I think if you plan it right, Mom can get just a little pampering and not have to cook throughout the weekend.
Yeah, exactly.
And there is not a word limit. You don't have to come up with 47 paragraphs on why your mom's the bomb. If you do send it, we will read it.
We will definitely read it.
And we are going, this is what's pretty cool, is next week, starting Monday, May 7th, we're going to pick one winner each day.
Wow.
And we have 5 prize packs to give away. So your odds are a little better because you have multiple opportunities. And again, just go to monstermediayuma.com, click on the contest page. Tell us, there's a little slot in there. At first, I didn't have the slot for the mom's name.
Oh, okay.
I did add that, but I probably got 20 entries before that, so I'll reach out just so we have their names. In the event they're the winners, we want to be able to read, you know, my mom is XYZ, and she's this awesome because.
Exactly.
So I did go back and add that, but it's relatively quick. And again, if you want to go on and on and on, and we will be more than happy to read it. We kind of love our mamas around here.
Yes, we definitely do. And you know what? 2 awesome contests going on the contest page right now, monstermediayuma.com. We have the D-backs tickets for Cinco de Mayo, and we also have the Mom's the Bomb. So you might as well fill it all out while you're there and get your chances to win.
And we also have a Bare Naked Soap Co giveaway on Anita's WTF page.
Yes.
And the cool thing about that is tomorrow's a big date for Sam and her crew.
Yes, I'm so excited. I did get a little sneak peek of the new store. Not last week and the weekend before. When we were down there, we needed to stop and pick up a birthday gift, and she was in the new store, so I took full advantage of it. I knocked on the door. She said, "Come in." So I got a little tour, and I was so excited. She's been posting pictures on the Bare Naked Soap Co. Facebook page of the progress. So I'm super excited to see. We are going to take a field trip down there tomorrow to welcome them into their new shop.
That's right. Again, so many things going on in the Yuma community. We've got a big Cinco de Mayo block party celebration taking place on Saturday.
On Saturday, but you know what I'm excited for?
What?
The fire muster.
Yeah, and you know what? That is so fun to watch.
Yeah.
And they do that earlier in the morning, and we are looking at triple-digit temperatures.
Yes.
I'm sorry about that. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but
There's a splash zone.
Well, I need to be in it.
That's one thing. I had Mike Erfurt in, and he was explaining. I was like, maybe we get sprayed a little bit with the hose. He goes, there is a splash zone where you could sit and actually get a little cooled off because. Yeah, I saw that we were expecting 100 degrees coming up this weekend. So
yeah, we're looking at 100 on Saturday and I think 102 on Sunday. But again, the important thing is make sure you stay hydrated. Saw lots of people down in the river this weekend too, and I know just as many are enjoying those backyard pools. Anita was.
Anita,
we were cold.
I was so tempted. You know, she was texting us, like, she texted us pictures because the way she has her pool set up, she can watch movies and stuff with the TV underneath the port. And I live not far from Anita, and Saturday was her birthday, and she texted bright and early when she was in the pool already watching one of her favorite movies. And I have to tell you, I told her this morning, I was so tempted. You know those little poppers that you pull the string and it throws the confetti and the streamers out?
What a mess.
I would have been able to get.
She could have launched it right over my wall, and I would have.
But then I was like, she works so hard to get that pool clean, especially because it's been super windy. I was like, no, I don't want to ruin her nice blue water. But I'm telling you, I was so tempted to go scare
And
her.
you have to be careful with those also because they do make a noise.
Yes.
That might simulate gunfire.
It's a little pop. And then I thought, well, shoot, she's floating on a raft. You could tell by the pictures she had sent. I could just picture her just flying up in the air and falling off her raft. I'm like, I don't want to mess up her birthday, but
No,
I was
no,
really
no.
tempted.
Well,
I was
yes.
really tempted.
Especially because they had worked hard to get the pool clean. You did not-
Exactly.
you'd be in trouble.
I was tempted.
Good morning,
still love
Sandra.
you.
She says hello on the Facebook Live feed. Just a reminder, you can go to my personal page and watch it. And you don't have to be my friend. I have it open. Or we do share the link on the station page
That's
if
right.
you would like to comment and share any questions, concerns, thoughts, or ideas with us. Now we have a little information to share. It was a very sad weekend around the community. We lost several very well-known figures that have been here for quite some time. And I've been asked to share information. Dr. Clarence Clark passed away. I believe it was Thursday. There was a vehicle accident around Dateland. And service are being planned right now. From what I've been told, they will be private for the family. But his office reached out to me, some individuals, and wanted us to let patients know they will have their records available the next 2 weeks from 9 a.m. until noon if you would like to stop by the office and pick up your medical records. Again, Clarence Clark did pass away, doctor in the community. And based on a lot of the information that I've seen shared, so many people loved him. He was just a good man in general and helped a lot of people, not even just in the medical industry. He was just outgoing and friendly and truly compassionate.
That's right. It's definitely a loss for our community, and I'm glad that his office has put out the information they did, because I know that there was a lot of people worried about what about my records? They were looking for recommendations because they had been with him for so long.
Yes,
so.
and his staff, they've also been with him for a number of years too. This is such a personal
They're
loss
mourning,
for them.
too.
He was like family, so please keep that in mind too. And again, our deepest condolences go out to Dr. Clark and his family. I believe he had 3 children, his wife and his kids. So, a very, very sad weekend.
Yeah.
And you know what? We have a lot of information coming up this week. We have Allison from Arizona Western College on tomorrow, and Dr. Daniel Kaur is coming on.
Awesome.
He hasn't been in with us yet.
No, and I've heard a lot about him, so I'm kind of excited.
And then Friday we have still trying to coordinate one of them, but I think we might be having the from YPG, the Colonel, and the
Hoppenberger?
Yeah, I think we're still trying to coordinate with his schedule.
Okay.
But we're going to have YPG representatives on Friday because the new one is here. He's only been here for a few weeks, I believe.
Oh, wow.
And we're going to try and get them on together.
Are we going to have some information regarding our romaine lettuce?
We are on Thursday.
Okay.
Paula is going to be stopping by. They're having a forum on Friday because there are a lot of concerns and questions.
Yes.
Not even just in the Yuma community, but nationwide as to the safety of romaine lettuce. and they're going to be having an event out at the college, and Paula is going to come in and share details with us. I have posted the information about the community forum on both our station website and on social media. But if you have questions about E. coli and how Yuma growers are working to keep fresh produce safe, you can attend. It's 11:30 to 1 p.m. this Friday at the Shonig Conference Center. It will be in the 3C building, and it's hosted by the U of A Cooperative Extension Office. They're going to provide information about E. coli and address questions from the community. Presenters will include Dr. Paula, I still don't know how to say her last name, Rivadenatia?
Let me see it.
Paula from Old Souls, that's how I know Paula.
Just Dr. Paula. That's all we need to say.
Dr. Paula. Well, one of her emails is Dr. Paula, the poop doctor, because that's one of the things that she does is she checks out the different fecal matter from areas. You know, we talked before, if they find something in a field, they have to address that and quarantine the area, and they do research on that. But Paula will be here along with Extension Specialist in Food Safety and Wildlife. That's Paula's title. We also have Dr. Channa Rock, the Extension Specialist in Water Quality, and a representative from the Yuma Safe Produce Council. Lunch will be provided, and there is no charge for registration. Again, if you'd like to attend, space is limited. That's why we have shared the link on our website, because you can click it and go ahead and register that way. Or you can give Paula a call at 928-919-2611, because the email's long, and so is the URL for the website.
You know what? I'm glad that they're doing this, because with our vegetable, with Yuma being, of course, the winter vegetable capital, you know, that's a detrimental thing to happen to the Yuma community, and it's impacting everywhere. You know, I go out to dinner and I hear people asking, you know, with the salad, where's the salad from? And I know that, you know, our business owners are very vigilant, and they're not going to be, you know, serving you something that's contaminated, and a lot of people get it from a different area. So there was really no cause to worry there. But I hear a lot of people asking, you know, is this lettuce from here, or where's this lettuce come from?
My question is, are you serving salads? Because some establishments are not.
Yeah.
And I eat a lot of salad.
Well, I've found that there's quite a bit that are still serving salads, and it's just that their lettuce comes from somewhere different.
They do, or their spring mixes.
Yeah,
I like baby
mix.
spinach. I've been having a lot of baby spinach salads, and it's just a way to incorporate some greens. And I got they called it a protein wrap. I got just a hamburger and onions and a lettuce wrap yesterday, one place, just to try it out. It was good.
It was good.
There are other options, and we're not telling you do not eat any green fresh vegetables, because you need some. It's good for you.
Exactly.
Paula will be here at 9 o'clock on Thursday. We're going to use our first segment for that, because we think it's really important information to get out to the community. All right, let's take our first break, and we'll come back with Howard. We will talk about the Firehouse Subs birthdays. We have that on our list, and our national days.
Yeah, and somebody went to the movies.
I did. I'll give you details about Avengers Infinity War.
Sounds good.
All right, it's Today in Yuma on Z93, Outlaw Country, MonsterMediaYuma.com, and the FTS Automotive Facebook Live feed. The show is brought to you by Classic Accounting. With 30 years of experience and knowledge, you can trust Classic Accounting with your business, payroll, and monthly bookkeeping needs. Give them a call today at 343-1040.
And Sprague Sports, check out the Sprague's difference. Buy, sell, trade, or consign firearms with their free expert appraisals. Sprague's offers local price matching and a lifetime warranty. You can find them on 32nd Street next to Lowe's.
And quick refrigeration. I mentioned those triple digits are coming. I can't keep them at bay any longer. I'm sorry. If your system has to work harder due to a clogged filter, it may lead to premature wearing down of different components. Don't forget to regularly swap out your air filters. Quick Refrigeration. You can visit getcoldquick.com.
And Advocate Pest and Wildlife Specialists. Right now, they have a special going on for a flea and tick treatment. This is normally a $125 value, but right now, for a limited time, you can get that interior, exterior, and yard treatment for just $50. You can give them a call today at 928-343-9149. Better yet, go like them on Facebook and Instagram.
It's Today in Yuma. We'll be back after the break.
I was waiting for Flick.
I don't know. You're waiting for Flick? The Flick treatment?
The Flick treatment.
I think I've gotten that out of my system.
Hello.
Jennifer, we'll get information on that as soon as we can.
How's it going?
Good.
Hi, Howard.
I gave you a different name today because I was reading something else.
saw that.
My apologies. I
So,
corrected it on the teaser, but I can't on the live one just yet.
Here you go, Therese.
Thanks.
My multitasks.
There you go. That's
Perfect.
Okay. I got another one here too. It's a little
that-
early, but what the heck?
Hey, early's okay.
Yes, early
Because
is
then I
good.
can get it in my community oh, I gave her mine.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
that way I can get it in my community matters.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, I need to add that Mission Day for Kids into rotation. I did that this morning too.
How's it all going?
Good. How are you?
Terrific. Terrific.
Staying busy?
Always. Never a dull moment. Man, all those pictures, is that all from just today, this morning?
Oh no.
Oh, okay. I see that. Man, you guys are move fast.
No, we do 1 or 2 a day, but there's no way we could have had them printed and put on
No
the
way.
pallet.
Okay, I don't know. Hey, you know what technology the way it is, you
Well, they,
get them
I was
printed
gonna
right off
say,
the
they do
bat.
have those little mini printers that we could probably do that.
Howard, we're good, but we're not that good.
Hey, listen, nothing would surprise me. You guys are awesome.
We have about 40 seconds.
All right.
Very good. Had a good weekend?
Yep. We have.
Tyler's also show up while you're on air.
No, you can, but you won't be getting any money.
Tyler's got mango salsa. I'm
I'm like, do you have any
excited.
chips in the back?
There's a few
There's
left,
a few from Friday.
but I can go to Food City and get some.
Okay. That wouldn't be terrible.
That would be a great.
That's lunch.
That would be a great
I have
fruit
protein
salad.
shake, but
Hey,
But the
it's
salsa
all-
sounds better.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's fruit. It's mango. It's got.
It is.
Oh,
It's all good for you.
It is.
All of it.
Jennifer and Teresa are doing right now on Facebook
I took advantage of that as soon as I saw it.
There you go.
We should send one to Nell.
I know. I just don't trust shipping.
Send it.
But
She
you
said
have to
it'll
overnight
last
it.
up to 40 days, or 30 days, but you got to keep it cold.
You can. FedEx does it that way.
You have to ship it in dry ice. Or she could come here.
Oh,
Problem solved. There you go.
Here we go. Ready?
Welcome back to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Teresa.
We have Howard Blitz with us today from the Freedom Library. And Howard, you have a busy schedule coming up, and we're just going to let you loose.
We do. Thank you, ladies. Thanks for having me this morning. I really appreciate
No
it.
problem. It's always our pleasure.
Very nice. Now, the Freedom Library is having its awards forum tomorrow night at the historic Yuma Theater downtown on Main Street there. Doors are going to open up at 6:30 and the program starts at 7. And the Freedom Library will award its scholarships for the spring semester. But then we get to watch a movie.
Okay.
It's free movie night because this whole thing is free. It's open to the public. You're even going to be able to eat during the movie. We got hors d'oeuvres coming in.
Ooh, even better.
Yeah.
Eat for free at the
Eat
movies?
for free at the movies. Isn't that great?
Never been heard of.
Thanks to Bob Niderfer, Melva Wagner, Tina Clark, and Papa San Restaurant. And thanks also to Yuma Insurance and Green Tree's Grocery Outlet for helping us put this on. But we're going to be watching a movie pertains to the Constitution. It's called 7 Days in May. It features Burt Lancaster, Kirk Douglas, Frederick March, Ava Gardner. It's a movie made back in 1964. And it's based on the warning that President Eisenhower gave in his farewell address in January of 1961 about the military-industrial complex, the fourth branch of government, that I guess we know as today as the deep state, or at least it's referred to that. And President Kennedy was very concerned about it as well during that whole Cold War Cuban Missile Crisis event,
Right?
where he was in private contact with Chairman Khrushchev about that whole thing, and he was kind of going around this military-industrial complex, wasn't really getting involved with them. And so when he read the book, 7 Days in May, I guess he must have called Hollywood. He said, "You guys got to make a movie of this." So that's what they did. And that's what this is about. It's about the military-industrial complex of the United States, kind of sometimes known as the fourth branch of government. And I mean, obviously it didn't take place, and it's not true, but it's something that
It's something to think about.
it's something to think about.
Sure
It
is.
could happen. It's possible.
Well, Howard, I love what you do over there at the Freedom Library. Not only do you do these Constitution classes, you bring in speakers periodically, and you really get like a hands-on involved with the Constitution and explaining it and how it pertains to what's going on today, and even things like this movie. You make it really interactive and fun, and I think that helps with, especially because you encourage students, high school students and things, to come in and take these classes, and I think you really do a good job of keeping their attention, because we all know that that's not an easy thing to do, but doing things like the movies and having these speakers, I think it's a way to keep them involved.
Well, the whole focus of the Freedom Library for the last 22 years of its existence has always been education. Mm-hmm. Helping individuals learn about ideas on liberty, what that means. And we do it through the teaching of the U.S. Constitution, and now through the subject of economics and how they apply today. We've got a document that's well over 200 years old. And how does it apply today? When you go back in history and talk about the Constitution and when it was even written by the very people that wrote the document, those guys didn't abide by it either. In many ways, the Alien and Sedition Act comes to mind, where it was illegal to criticize your government.
So they didn't have Facebook back then.
No, they didn't. They didn't have Facebook, and they didn't have this whole studio either. But I'll tell you something, that's one of the nice things about living in the 21st century, because we have communication devices now where we can have communication instantaneously by a snap of a finger. But the whole program of the Freedom Library is to help people learn ideas about liberty, what the function of government is, why it exists, what's its purpose, why the Constitution exists, what's its purpose. There's a reason for all these things. And a lot of the issues, as a matter of fact, just about every issue you can think of, whether it's education, which is huge right now, to immigration, which is also huge,
right.
and they both affect our community right here in Yuma, they can be explained a lot by the fact that we don't follow the United States Constitution. Really, seriously. I know that sounds kind of melodramatic and all that stuff, but when you sit down and think about it and study the Constitution and what the function of the government is, what's its purpose, what's it's designed to do, what's its nature, what the nature of government is, you'll have a whole different take on, well, you'll definitely have a understanding of why we have the issues we have today.
Well, did you think 22 years ago, Howard, that the Freedom Library would have progressed to this current state where you're able to give multiple scholarships out?
Well, I'm not sure. I was hopeful, but we've got a lot of support out there. We've got a lot of people who support the Freedom Library and what it does.
And how many scholarships will be awarded tomorrow?
Tomorrow night will be 2.
Okay.
Tomorrow, it's not always 2 per class, because you do have to write a paper. Well, first of all, the requirements are to attend the class, and the class is 12 weeks long. And you can only miss 3 classes at the most. And then you have to write a paper 4 to 6 pages long, which would be worthy of a scholarship. We have a scholarship committee that evaluates the papers, and if they don't think it's worthy enough of it, then you won't get a scholarship. And then you also have to submit the paper on time. You can't be late. And so it's pretty minimal requirements, but in order to get a scholarship, that's what you got to do.
And they're tough to judge, though. I judged in the past, and it's really hard because
they are. They're very difficult, and we have adults take this class. It's not just high school or
students,
college students. It's adults. So we have all kinds of people, and these classes are open to everybody. We have a lot of people just take the class just to be taking the class. But we have other adults that write the paper, and they qualify for the scholarship. And we have a travel scholarship, where the $1,000 is in support of to attend a week-long event put on by the Foundation for Economic Education, where you can learn more about these ideas of liberty and freedom and the purpose of government and that kind of thing. The other scholarship is a monetary scholarship sent to the educational institution of the person's choice. We've had 8th graders earn the scholarship.
Wow.
And so it's open to anybody age 14 and up.
And the awards forum tomorrow is open to the community.
It's open to the community. It's, like I said, it's free of charge. We'll have some hors d'oeuvres there. We'll award the scholarships, and then we'll get to watch a movie. And with a little bit of luck, we'll have a little bit of time. We can discuss the movie if you want.
All right, and that's 7 to 9 p.m. at the Historic Yuma Theater at 254 South Main Street. Doors open at 6:30. There's no charge, but you will happily take donations because
Yes.
they help fund the scholarships.
Yes, and that's what we do. We base all of our all the funding for the Freedom Library comes from voluntary donations.
And I noticed that coming up a little bit later, tomorrow we launch into May.
Yeah, I know.
But we're going to let people know so they can plan their dinner schedule well in advance. There's the takeover coming
Yes,
up.
we have a pizza night takeover at Round Table Pizza. They have been gracious enough in the past, and they're going to do it again for us. Donate a portion of all sales on May 22nd from 5 to 8 p.m. over there at Round Table Pizza. They're going to donate a portion of all their sales to the Freedom Library Scholarship Program.
So that's dine-in and take-out?
Dine in and take out.
All right.
You bet.
Perfect.
Yeah, they're wonderful with local
Yeah,
organizations.
they really are. Yeah, Chris over there is fantastic, and all of her staff over there. It's
All
terrific.
right, and that is coming up on May 22nd. I only say this because I know a lot of people do plan their meals
Yeah.
ahead of
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, so if you're hungry, you might as well eat and donate to the Freedom Library at the same time.
Perfect.
You get a twofer.
Now, when will the next series of classes be starting,
Yeah,
Howard?
the classes will start again in August. August 21st, the Constitution class will start again. August 23, the economics class will start again. Both classes run from 6 to 8 p.m. every week, once a week, for 12 weeks. And then at the end of the 12 weeks, you write a paper 4 to 6 pages long, applying what you've learned to a current event, and actually to your personal life too. So we want to make this thing personal. We want to show people how the Constitution impacts their life, how economics actually impacts their life. And so that's what we're trying to do at the Freedom Library, help people learn and understand these ideas.
All right, well, great information. Thank you so much for sharing that with
Well,
us.
thanks for letting me be here.
Now, you have a website, that's freedomlibrary.org, and I know you can also be found on social media,
Yes.
too.
Yep.
All right.
Sounds good.
Our guest today, Howard Blitz with the Freedom Library. It's time for our Lotus Day Spa and Salon selfie out in the courtyard. It's a little breezy out there. We'll go ahead and take our photo with Howard. We'll be back after the break. The show is brought to you by Classic Accounting. They have 30 years of experience and knowledge you can trust. Give Classic Accounting a call, and they can help with your business, payroll, and monthly bookkeeping needs. Their number is easy to remember. It's 343-1040.
And Sprague Sports, they offer training courses, including Arizona CCW, First Shot, Hunter Education, and more. Plus, there's always a gunsmith on duty. You can find them at Spragues.com or on 32nd Street next to Lowe's.
If your home isn't comfortable, it might be time to call a professional. Call Quick Refrigeration. It's 782-3691. Quick Refrigeration, heating, and cooling the Yuma area since 1955. Remember, triple digits are right around the corner. Give them a call before you really need them.
Yeah, that's right. And Yuma's best advocate, pest and wildlife specialist. In celebration of Earth Month, they are excited to announce they have partnered with Eco Defense Products in order to provide a full range of green add-on services for your home and personal items. Stay tuned for your chance to win, to be one of the 20 lucky individuals to try that product for free. All you need to do is go to Advocate Pest and Wildlife Specialist's Facebook page.
All right, it's Today in Yuma. We'll be back after the break on Z93 Outlaw Country at MonsterMediaYuma.com.
Thank you, ladies.
You are very
I
welcome.
really appreciate that. Thank you.
They're going to be part of the Freedom Walk. What is it, May 5th?
Is it May 5th?
I think it's May 5th.
Is that
The gentleman that called the other day was talking about the Freedom Walk here in...
I have to print
It's
that
a
out.
rally?
His email bounced when I responded to him.
Oh.
Okay, here we go.
Smile!
Cool.
All right.
Oh, thank
Thank
you.
you.
Nice to see you
Appreciate
again.
it. You too.
All right.
Be well. Take care.
Take care, Howard.
Bye.
Take care.
Yeah, I responded to that guy, and it bounced immediately. I don't know. Maybe there was just a server issue. I'll try and resend when we get done here.
Perfect. I'm going to go lock the gate since we don't have any more guests.
Okay. Why did you do that?
Sorry. I didn't get my nap out all
contagious.
the way yesterday.
At the movies?
No, at home.
My eyes are itchy. Oh, so scratched up.
So much stuff in the air.
Yeah. I was tempted to wear my glasses today. I might at lunchtime go switch them out. I just want to itch them. Cinco de Mayo.
Carrie will be here Friday.
That's right. She said she got a new cat shirt.
Oh, whoop whoop!
She's so funny. It's like, I found the perfect
Really
cat
low.
shirt. Found the perfect cat shirt. I was looking some up on the internet the other day. There's some really cute ones. Do we need to draw a winner?
For this, yes. Do our birthday.
Diamondbacks, 9. What, 111 years?
First time in 100 years that a National League team
Wow.
has done that.
It's got this kind of start.
Yep. Amber, I think you're tomorrow. Let me verify on the show calendar.
We don't have that calendar in front of us. We have a calendar, but not that calendar. Did you put a paperclip in there?
Nope. Good morning, Luli.
All right.
Yep, yep, yep.
Bubble tea.
No, it's not a cat toy. It's our contest box for our birthdays.
Ready?
Yep. Welcome back to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Teresa.
We want to thank Howard Blitz from the Freedom Library for stopping by the show today. All right, we have some birthdays to announce, and we're going to draw our Firehouse Subs birthday winner from all the individuals locally who have birthdays last week,
Last week,
whose names we have.
We
Now,
do.
you may have had a birthday, but if we didn't know about it, we can't include you in the drawing.
That's right. So if you have a birthday coming up, or you have a friend or a family member you'd like to give a birthday shout out to, all you need to do is go to monstermediayuma.com, click on the Today in Yuma tab, scroll down just a little bit, and you will see the Firehouse Subs logo with the Celebrate banner. Just fill that entry form out, and it goes straight to our inbox. Please give us at least 24 hours notice. That way we can get it in at the right show.
All right, now, just a reminder, if you would also like to recognize your pet's birthday, we'll accept those.
Yes, pet birthdays?
Yes, but they can't. We can include them, but their human will have to be the actual winner.
When's Rodimus's birthday?
You know what? We rescued her in August of 2006, and she was about 8 years old, so I don't know her exact birthday.
Uh-huh.
I could celebrate her adoptiversary.
When's that?
I don't remember. Sometime in August.
So, pet birthdays, we will recognize pet birthdays, but they cannot win.
I don't know how far back they go. And I was on social media at the time, and sometimes you have the little
Really?
reminders that pop up. I've been on Facebook for about 12 or 13 years.
Oh, wow.
It's been around for a little longer than that. But in any case, we will take any birthday.
Well, anniversaries, shout outs, any of those, just send them on over. Just go to monstermediayuma.com and click on the Today in Yuma tab.
And our birthday shout-outs are brought to you courtesy of Firehouse Subs. The Firehouse Public Safety Foundation saves lives through donation grants. And you may not know this, but when you buy subs at Firehouse, you help save more lives.
That's right.
And today's birthday is for a birthday wish for Daniela Escoto.
Well, happy birthday, Danielle.
I have known this young lady since kindergarten. She graduated with my son from 6th grade. They did K through 6 at Desert View Academy. So happy birthday to Daniela. Now we're going to have Anita pick one winner at random from all of last week's birthday entries. One person will win a free medium sub, chips, drink, and a dessert from Firehouse Subs. And the winner is...
I could say it.
The winner is Barbara Salito Gonzalez.
It's Barbara, Raymond's wife.
Congratulations, Barbara.
Yes, I just seen her this weekend. She's going to get an awesome lunch.
Well, just a reminder, we have multiple contests taking place on our website. You can enter to win D-backs tickets for the game on Sunday versus the Astros. We also have Mom's the Bomb. That's also on the contest page. You can find both of those there. So go and make sure you get entered for those.
That's right.
Today is National Bubble Tea Day.
What is that?
I don't know. I didn't click on that
Oh
one.
man, I was hoping that you did because I saw it. I'm like, what is this? I was gonna Google it.
I had a busy morning.
It's okay.
It's also National Prepare-a-thon Day. Maybe I should have prepared a little better for that one.
Maybe.
National Bugs Bunny Day.
Aww. Does Bugs Bunny still come on TV?
Yes.
I remember watching Saturday morning cartoons and getting up and knowing that you're going to see Looney Tunes on there. I don't know where to find it anymore. It's not, it was
Is it on Boomerang? Do you get the Boomerang channel? Your satellite.
I used to get Boomerang. I don't know that I do anymore. But when I would see it come on those channels, it would be later in the actual,
I want
in
to
the
say
evenings.
it is still Boomerang that
Okay, it's on.
carries.
I love Boomerang.
I love Bugs Bunny. So
All right. Bubble tea is a Taiwanese tea-based drink invented in Tainan and Taichung in the 1980s. Most bubble tea recipes contain a tea base mixed with fruit or milk, to which chewy tapioca balls, hang on, Anita's phone,
So kind of like
and fruit jelly are often added.
We have
I
one
think
here.
it's is it boba tea?
Like a boba tea.
okay, that makes sense.
That makes more sense. All right.
Okay.
Well, it's also National Raisin Day. Where do you stand on the raisins?
I like raisins.
I love raisins.
Craisins.
Anita,
I like
like
craisins
raisins?
better.
Yeah,
Okay.
I like
I like
raisins.
craisins better, but I like raisins.
I do too. I have craisins every day, craisins and almonds. My little mix that I
Is that
bring
your
in.
snack?
That is my snack.
Good for
It's
you.
also National Military Brats Day. Anita's getting lots of shout outs today. And National Adopt a Shelter Pet Day.
Aww.
Oh,
Because
you listen.
I know, right? Well, no, it's a good thing. One of the things you see sometimes, it's a good idea to follow the Humane Society of Yuma because they post pictures periodically of pets that have been there for quite a while. And you know what? And sometimes it's because they're older and things like that. But was your cat a kitten when you adopted
No,
her?
they estimated her age around a year. She did not come in as a stray. She was an owner surrender, and they had too many animals.
I see.
And she hadn't even made it out to the front yet. My husband worked at the Humane Society for a brief time in 2006, and he said, there's a cat, you might like her personality. So I went, and we just clicked. And here we are all these years later, but they estimated her to be about a year old at that time. She wasn't tiny, but it's funny looking back at the pictures because she has these big black eyebrows. She's a white cat. And over the time, the colors lighten up a little bit and they've spread further apart.
Yeah.
And I was looking at old pictures one day and I go, well, who's that? I didn't even realize it was Rodimus.
That it was her?
And Jeff goes, that's your cat. I go, oh my goodness, she was just a baby then. But compared to how she's changed over the years.
That's nice.
Yeah, and she can be, you know what, love that cat. But when she wants her treats, she is a pest.
I laughed at the picture you posted this weekend of her and her head.
And her head in the
finally
container.
just took the lid off and said, help yourself.
And she did. Her ears and everything. It was hilarious.
We've got whatever the treats are, Temptations, and it's a square container and it's clear. And she'll just start pushing the whole thing around on the floor with her nose because I set it next to my recliner. And I have to hide it after a while because she will not stop. Cats can be gluttons, and they'll just go until they get sick and make themselves,
Miserable.
eliminate whatever they've just enjoyed. All right, it is also National Hairstylist Appreciation Day
Shout out to Johnny.
and National Oatmeal Cookie Day.
Ooh, yum.
I like oatmeal cookies.
I do too.
Jeff's grandma made a mean oatmeal cookie with chocolate chips in it.
Ooh,
Oh,
Really good,
yeah.
'cause I like an oatmeal raisin cookie, but chocolate chips I think are better.
that sounds good to me.
Everyone has their preference.
Did you skip National Honesty Day?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Honesty Day.
I'm glad you were honest
Would
with
you
me.
would you like me to be honest about my movie experience yesterday?
Sure.
We went to see Avengers Infinity War, and it is part one of what will be probably two of them. And I'm going to be honest, there's times I can't keep it straight between DC and Marvel.
It's okay.
Apparently
Yeah.
this is Marvel.
Okay.
And I've seen many of them over the years, the different movies, Thor and Captain America Civil War, but I really didn't know what I was going to watch. They forced me to go along. We went to an 8:30 showing in the morning.
Oh my goodness.
Because Jeff said there would be fewer people. And it was still kind of full.
Well, and I know people that had went to see it and they were trying to go see it a second time and were not successful.
Yes, that's why 8:30 in the morning on a Sunday was a better option. It's 2.5 hours. I did not sleep.
Why not?
Wow.
Because
you were engaged?
Yeah. It
So you
was-
liked it.
It was,
I'm trying to gauge your reaction here. So you liked it?
She was
good?
stayed awake.
I liked it. There was a lot of action, and I'm not so much an action person. I like more plot line, and this, because it covers so many different characters, I'm not giving any plot lines the way that people don't already know of. There's a lot of the Avengers in it, and I was bouncing around, but I was able to follow it.
Okay.
My sister said, I don't know if I could keep up. I go, I managed, so you should be okay. But there was a lot of action. There are a lot of very attractive men in this movie.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Yes, and some beautiful women too. I mean, they're all phenomenal actors. Really good.
Let me cover both sides.
Yeah, I
Jen.
got to get both sides in there. But we were outside, and I was getting my ticket, and there was a group of 4 guy friends that were there. And one says, "Well, do they have food inside?" I turn around, I can go, "You can get your typical popcorn. There's nachos. I think there's White Castle sliders." And I go, "Maybe some old pizza." And he's like, "Old pizza?" I go, "It's 8:30 in the morning. What is fresh at 8:30 in the morning?" So he said, he goes, "I'm missing breakfast for this." And I said, "Well, I'm hoping I can stay awake." So we're walking out, and I go, "I didn't sleep." He goes, "I heard snoring," because we were the next to the top row.
Oh, my
I go, "That
goodness.
wasn't me." If you could hear snoring over all of because the sound
The
effects are
actions,
just booming.
Yeah.
No, it was good. I enjoyed it. I will be waiting for the second one. I don't know when that will be.
We don't frequent the movies unless there's something that I really, really, really want to see. Usually my dad takes Eli to watch all of those movies, so maybe since he's out of school right now, he could take advantage of that and take him to watch that movie, because it doesn't interest me. I never followed
It's
them.
good. I like the comedy because it's a long.
funny, huh?
It's not as comedic as what's the one with Ryan Reynolds? The D movie.
Deadpool.
Yeah,
Deadpool.
I love Deadpool, and
That is one I wish I would have saw initially in the theaters when I finally did get around to watching it, because I didn't know what to expect.
Yes.
I had no idea, and then I had been seeing all these reviews. I'm like, okay, I think I'm going to watch this, and I waited till it came out on
not a
video.
children's movie for sure, but
No.
they had previews for Deadpool 2 in front of Avengers. And I like Ryan Reynolds anyway, but just that character is hilarious.
Yeah.
There's a lot of crass humor, a lot of profanity. The thing about Avengers, there may have been 20 bad words in 2.5 hours.
That's not bad.
No. And, because they didn't need to rely on just the foul language
Yeah.
to get the point across. And sometimes it's because a bunch of stuff was blowing up that it was appropriate for them to yell something. But yeah, and it did have a lot of comedy in it too.
Oh, good.
Especially involving Chris Pratt and Thor.
Okay, well,
The other Chris.
Well, maybe I'll go and enjoy some of my cheese popcorn. And
Hey, wait, we
I
have
like
Chris
that.
Evans, Chris Pratt, and Chris Hemsworth.
You have all the Chris's?
Oh my goodness.
That's pretty good.
All right. Why don't we take a break? It's
Okay.
Today in Yuma on Z93, Outlaw Country, MonsterMediaYuma.com. We will be back after the break. Don't forget, you can always watch us on the FTS Automotive Facebook Live feed weekdays 9 to 10.
You want to speak to Anita? Oh, okay. You know what? Let me get your information real quick. We're
Just
still
send it
live.
to my voicemail.
Oh, okay. Hold on one second. You know what? I'm going to send you to her voicemail, and then we're done with the show right now at 10 o'clock, she'll give you a call back. Hold on one second, please.
Transfer. Hit transfer.
The phone
Okay.
sideways.
And then voicemail.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. I transferred one to your voicemail earlier too.
To mine?
Yeah. Why do I have a feeling I know who that is?
Oh, are you serious?
I just think that's who that is.
Number 7 or number 8?
Really? I'll talk about it. I was making sure that I turned off all the mic because it's talking to her and doing everything at the same time.
That's I'm like, I just kind of ended abruptly, but okay.
It's okay. No
Okay.
worries. Poutine sounds good. Some nachos.
All right, let me see here.
Tim was so funny yesterday though, because I went out and I cleaned the pool a little bit, and it's like 3. I'm like, I'm gonna get in the pool. He gets in for 5 minutes. It's too cold. I'm like,
Are you in the water or just hanging on top?
I was in the water. And he's like, nope, too cold, too cold. And he's like, I think, because
It was windy yesterday.
It was. And I think that's why, because the wind would come up and you'd have the water droplets and you get that chill.
chill.
But I like that.
But the sun is warm and you'll float a little bit till you get warm and then get back in the water.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I was enjoying myself. But he was like, it's too cold. And he goes, I think the reflection on the water, I get burnt more. Because he got sunburnt yesterday. He's like, you make me sick. I'm like,
you were in the pool all weekend, huh?
he's like, I'm like, what? Because I was taking a shower. He's like, you're already tan. I'm like,
My jeans.
Mexican girl.
That's what happens.
He's like, I burn and turn white, and you just tan.
Sorry, Charlie.
I love you, mean it.
Sunscreen, lots of sunscreen.
I use the 30. That seems to be enough.
I think most of them say anything over 30, it doesn't make any difference anyway. Just make sure you reapply it.
With Jacob and Joe, I'm more like Jacob. I think has been burned enough that he's like, I don't enjoy the water. I don't want to be in the water. So I have 100 SPF for them because they're so pale.
That's what Jeff just got for himself.
So pale. But like when we go to the beach,
Does it work? Did it work?
He wore out to that shooting match that they had. And for him, he usually forgets his ears. He'll get the back of the neck.
Kevin
but
is bad about
They
his
wear
ears.
a cap when they're out there, so I made sure to get his nose and stuff. And I think it worked out well.
did he come back sunburned?
Just a teeny bit.
Then it worked well.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I made sure I sprayed it on, and then I was also slathering it in there too.
So you didn't
Did
get
You have to be
spots?
careful with the spray because you will get spots that
Yeah.
you miss. Oh,
All right, you ready?
Welcome back to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Teresa.
Oh, didn't turn your mic up.
Oh, yeah.
There
I'm
you go.
Teresa. I had to answer the phone a minute ago. Multitasking. That's what we do.
We do a lot here on the show in the morning. All right. Again, it is Today in Yuma. You can catch the show weekdays from 9 to 10, not only on both of our radio stations and our website, but you can also watch us on Facebook Live and interact back and forth with us and also our guests that come in. So if you have any questions, maybe you're watching the show later in the day, we can still call it to their attention and find out answers to those questions you may have.
That's right. And if you have an event coming up or you have some information you'd like to get out to the community, don't hesitate to shoot us an email. You can always find our emails at monstermediayuma.com. Just scroll down to the bottom of the homepage. You'll find our emails there. Or to make it easier, just go to the Today in Yuma tab and you'll find a little entry form right at the top. And just shoot us over a brief description of what you want to get out to the community, and then we can get back with you and either get you scheduled or get the flyer.
That's right. Now, I know we talked about a field trip tomorrow to go check out the grand opening of Bare Naked Soap Co. in their new, bigger location on Main Street.
Yes.
But I think Thursday we might need to head on out to Arizona Western College because they have a Pet a Pup stress relief event.
Oh my gosh, we need to go.
And it's students that are worried about finals will have the chance to spend time with some carefree canines during the finals week. Love on a Leash, the Yuma chapter, is volunteering to share their companions for some moral support and stress relief. And visit the therapy dogs between studying on the Yuma campus near the 3C Breezeway from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. this Thursday.
I want to go.
I posted this last week, and some people were making some pretty snide comments about it, basically saying that all our kids are wimps, that they need this to function. I'm like, you know what? They've proven that animals provide people stress relief.
Exactly.
I would have loved to have had this opportunity when I was cramming for a math final.
I'd
in
love to
college.
have it now in between my workday.
I think so.
I mean, we get visitors every once in a while, and it's just it's just a few minutes to actually stop. And Anita and I, we all do it. We'll stop for a minute. We wear many hats here, and when we're fully engulfed in something like working on the website and things, I'm like, okay, I need to stop, walk around, refocus myself, and come back. There's nothing wrong with that. And if it involves pets, even better.
Absolutely. We will talk to Fig, the station cat out in the courtyard. He does not really belong to us. He lives somewhere around here.
He does.
But we've helped take care of him over the course of a couple of years now.
The tenderoni was looking in the doorway earlier
This
this morning. He hasn't made his way in, but
he is so curious.
We have chickens, and they're varying sizes. And when they're little, they're nuggets. And then they graduate to tender size. size. And if they're a little bit bigger, they're maybe chicken strips.
Yep.
And then we have the larger ones.
Yes.
And the smaller ones can walk under our gate. So
We have one that has been hanging out in our courtyard, and it actually will sit on the little chairs we
it
have.
perches.
Yeah, it perches on the little chairs in there, and I think that's the one that I think he's getting used to us because he's not super scared. And I heard a little, it wasn't quite a chirp, but a noise, and I looked, and sure enough, he was standing right there, and like, hey, I'm right here. So he hangs out a lot. I think, like Anita said, usually when they're roosters, they'll kind of branch off from the pack a little bit, and I think that's what the case is with this one.
Well, we have people that certainly they're a little perplexed when they come visit, and they see
They love it.
They love it. They're like, "Did I just see chickens over there?" It's like,
Yes.
"Yes, you did." We're located on a county island here, where we're at, so it's not going to be your typical right in the middle of town kind of situation.
No.
We're a little more relaxed down here, and we like that the chickens and roosters eat the bugs.
Yes.
Yes.
They're a little messy, but that's why we have our awesome yardmen that come and clean the courtyard. But
From Achieve Human Services.
That's right. And you know what? The chickens do a really good job. I very rarely, besides the gnats that we get because we have the citrus trees, I very rarely see any actual insects around here. So that's a good thing.
They're doing their job.
They are.
Between our pest control folks
Yes.
and the chickens.
They do a good
Yeah.
job. So
No complaints.
we're not
No
finding
complaints.
anything that's going to make us scream inside or outside.
No,
so.
no. And John says he wears sunscreen indoors. He's that sensitive.
You know what? I know some people that actually will buy their bottle of sunscreen if it doesn't have enough sunscreen or sunscreen in it. They just mix it together with the sunscreen, so they just put it on with their normal lotion every single day. You know?
And there's some people who
it's a good practice for Yuma.
They'll say, "I really don't go outside very much," but they'll have a burn or a tan on the left arm from driving. Or as a passenger, it might be on the right side. It just depends. But anytime you're heading out there, you need to make sure that a lot of makeup has it included, and there's some level of SPF just for protection. That's what I like about my foundation, is it has that built in too.
It does.
Because there's times I forget about it, and I'm like, "Oh, my face didn't burn because I had that on."
And in Yuma, it happens really quickly. You don't have to be outside for very long, and you will feel your skin get warm, and then you're like, oh wow, I got a little more sun than I anticipated.
All right,
So-
let's talk water. Crossroads
Water.
Mission needs water, and we've already had a couple warm spells during the season already, but this is when we really need to start stocking up so they can help the homeless individuals make it through those summer months, because they need water.
Yeah.
And bottled water is great because they can refill the bottles along their way. Some people have made comments when we requested donations for them in the past. Is a hose not good enough for them?
Do
Well-
you go drink out of the hose every 15, 20 minutes?
It's like one of the statements is that the hose doesn't stretch down to the river.
No.
And there are a lot of individuals that hang out down by the river area. So if you're out shopping and you have an extra $3.50 and you can buy a case, because I've seen some that cheap
I've
at
even seen
retailers.
some on sale that are cheaper than that.
Yeah,
So.
grab it, and you know what? You can drop it off here at the station, or take it by Crossroads at 944 South Arizona Avenue, or FTS Automotive during business hours. Dan has so graciously made his location available for donations, even
right.
perishable food items, because they have a big refrigerator and freezer there also.
Oh, that's awesome.
Just something to keep in mind, because we don't, that's the thing that's hardest for me to see in the summer, is individuals that are homeless people that are out that do not have water.
Yeah, and I think since we saw the triple digits in our forecast, we're going to bring that jar out this week, because with it getting warm out, we are going to start using that word a lot
All right,
more.
we can say it now because we
Hot,
have
hot,
not
hot,
officially
hot,
implemented it. We have a hot jar. We don't like to say that word because we all know that it's hot. It can be miserable during some of the summer days around here. But if someone slips up and says hot on the air, whether it's one of us or most of our
in
guests,
our presence, in the
Yes,
studio, in the office
Yes.
area, you will be contributing to the hot jar.
and Janice will be like, "Oh, darn it," and she'll go back in her office and just get quarters. If you say hot, you got to drop a quarter in the bucket.
Exactly.
It's not mandatory for our guests, but we have a lot of them trained, because we're trying to encourage people to use other words also.
Yes,
Be
well,
more descriptive.
And the money that is collected in that jar, we go to purchase water for the different nonprofits around town. So we definitely do our best to try and help in that respect too. Don't forget, with all of our workers, and my husband works outside all day long, keep an eye on your coworkers. Heat exhaustion and things like that especially if you've had it before, you're susceptible to it. So keep an eye not only on yourself, but maybe a coworker that might be really busy and not paying attention. Hey, let's stop and cool off real quick and grab something to drink.
Watch for the signs. It might be dizziness, blurred vision. For me, even if I try and hydrate in advance, the humidity can make it worse. I start my eyes get a little bit gunky, but I can't really focus, and that's the beginning sign right there. And when you're starting to feel that way, you're already dehydrated.
Yes.
So hydrate well before you have to get into any of these situations. And there's a lot of people that have to work out here year round. My hat's off to them, because I just could not do it at all.
Oh, definitely not.
Please take care of yourself.
Exactly.
And those sugary beverages and alcoholic beverages speed up that dehydration process. So sports drinks might feel invigorating and refreshing. However, they're not really going to keep you hydrated as well as water would.
All right, so Jennifer,
I know. See, I am the biggest hypocrite, because I don't like.
She doesn't like water.
But I will. When I know I have to be outside, I'm trying to be proactive and actually drink well in advance. And you guys know for a fact, I'll say, "Oh, gotta drink my water," so you know I'm doing something outdoors.
Exactly.
All right, it's Today in Yuma coming up on the show tomorrow. Don't forget, we have Allison and Dr. Core from Arizona Western College.
I wonder if he's going to tweet while he's here.
Oh, we should have him do it while he's actually live.
While he's live on air.
And I'll have to double check, but I think Hamburger and the Culligan Man are going to be here. Amber and the Culligan Man. That would be her dad, Larry, stopping by from Culligan Water of Yuma to share some great information, since we're talking water.
That sounds good to me.
It's Today in Yuma. We will see everyone tomorrow. D-backs, I believe, are off today. 9 series wins in a row. First time in 111 years that a National League team has had that much success with series wins.
Let's keep it going,
right
guys.
Out of the chute. We will see everyone tomorrow. Don't forget, we're giving away the D-back tickets tomorrow by phone. So get ready to call in the morning. It's Today in Yuma on Z93, Outlaw Country, MonsterMediaYuma.com, and the FTS Automotive Facebook Live feed, KCYK Yuma and KLJZ Yuma.
All right. We'll see you tomorrow. Stay hydrated. It's going to be... today's one of the cooler days.
Enjoy your day then.
Yes, enjoy.
Before it gets way too warm.